Thanks for tuning in to Big Island Foods TV at BigIslandFoods.com. It's a gorgeous Sunday morning, and we're here in South Kona at the South Kona Green Market behind Choice Mart and Captain Cook. We're going to check it out and see what kind of vendors they have here today. So we're here now with Michelle and John from Kona Creations, and I see that you've got edible. Tell me about what you have.
Well, let's see. We specialize in edibles, and our passion is edible landscape, and the idea of you can still have a beautiful yard and be able to eat from it. An example is the hibiscus. There's also Okinawan spinach over there, the black taro. We also like to sell things that are kind of hard to get. We keep allspice trees as often as possible. We'll be bringing cinnamon, galangal, just spices and things that are not easy to get.
And what kind of uses can you find for some of these plants?
Well, we've got stevia over there, which is a natural sweetener. You can add it to salads, you can put it in teas, coffees, things like that. Just about anything that you want a little sweeter. The peppers, variety of peppers. I like, unfortunately it's sold already, but we had a woodland violet, which is a creeper, and beautiful, beautiful ground cover for a shady spot and edible. So things like that. I mean, the idea is that you can have sustainability and beauty at the same time.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Thank you so much, Michelle and John. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, hi, we're here with Bubba from Lilycore Farm. Bubba, can you tell us about the things you have here?
Well, we got coffee, and we have kimchi. We got chocolate, which is, we also have McNuts in the chocolate. The McNuts got kind of screwed up from the drought, but now they're just coming back. So we got the coffee and the chocolate and the McNuts. I make my own kimchi. It's just vegetables and salt. There's onions, pepper, ginger, and garlic, whatever greens I got going, bok choy, tatsoi. I put endive and collard, spinach. There's some carrots and some beets ground up in there. And it's just salt, and you press the salt into the vegetables, and that brings out the juice. It's got some good probiotics for digestion. It's one of these. The food is the medicine. As you go and you pick the food off the ground, and that's the medicine. And every food's got some different things in it. And kimchi is one of the foods that's really good.
So do you eat your kimchi by itself, or do you put it on something or with something?
I usually put it in a salad, but some guys have said they make sandwiches out of it, or you just mix it with anything. Makes anything taste good.
And I'm also really curious about your chocolate, because I haven't seen a lot of chocolate at the farmer's market, at the green market today. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I take 1 pound of cacao nibs and a half a pound of macadamia nuts and 1 cup of honey.
And then you just mix them together?
Yeah.
And is it used like a spread?
Well, it comes out like this.
Ooh, I'd love to try it.
It's pretty pure. It's just got beans and nuts and honey.
And you can really taste that purity in there. It doesn't have a lot of extra. It's good.
Oh, yeah, it's not all sweetened up. Somebody said last week it doesn't taste like chocolate. Well, is the glass half full or is it half empty? It tastes like chocolate to me. I'm surprised it tastes so much like chocolate. It's just a bean from a tree.
I think it tastes like chocolate too. Thanks so much, Bubba. I appreciate talking with you.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Baba. Can you please tell me about these ipus?
The ipu, it's an ipu after you carve on it. It's right here, it's still a gourd. And then my neighbor goes, nice ipu. For this one's for a drum. He was asking me for drums. They used them for drums. They used them for hauling water. There's something about this shape. The shape keeps water cool. And I was wondering about that, and somebody said they make things in that shape because that round shape kind of keeps things cool, and that the Hawaiians stored their water in there. They knew what they were doing.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming and publicizing our market. How beautiful.
Hi, we're here with Terry Erickson from Keapua Iki. Terry, we just tasted some of your wonderful jam. Can you tell us about how you make it?
Yes, I get fruits from the Kona side and from organic or naturally grown farms. We use only 100% juice, organic sugar, and natural fruit pectin. That's it.
Oh, and it is absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
What other flavors do you sell?
We sell everything from lilikoi and guava to hard to find ohalo berry, poha, even dragon fruit jelly. We have 4 kinds of pepper jellies, and we also make a wonderful mango chutney made with organic magnets.
Wow, and so if people wanted to buy these things, where would they find you?
They would find me right here at the South Kona Green Market every Sunday.
Great, thank you so much, Terry.
You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by.
Hi, I'm here with Matt from Russ Produce, and I see here that you've got these signs that say organically grown veggies.
That's right. We're about 1,500 feet, and we're at a perfect altitude for cabbage and greens. We're beautiful garden beds that we've been building for 30 years that are surrounded by our coffee trees. And we specialize in sauerkraut and cabbage, and we have Chinese broccoli and beets. Fennel is very popular. We have our dried bananas and our organic coffee, and we have cherimoyas and bok choy and 3 different kinds of bananas.
Wow, so you really have it all. Anytime you're looking for something special, it sounds like you've got it here.
We don't have it all at the same time, but we try to bring as much variety as we can every week to the market.
It looks absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks. Hi, we're here with Paul Sterling. Paul, I see that you've got macadamia nuts here. Can you tell me about them?
Yes, these are dehydrated natural nuts, and they come from all of our own farms. We process everything from the nursery up, and they're all from right here in South Kona. And we do have some areas that we've, up in the Honolulu area also, that we farm. And these nuts are processed through dehydration. We actually take the nuts from the field, remove the husks, and then we dry them, air dry them until they're dry, and then we crack them, and then we dry them by way of dehydration, which is a special long-term, low-heat process.
And it looks like you've got bags with whole nuts as well as chopped nuts.
That's correct. We sell all different kinds and different quantities, anywhere from 1 pound to 1,000 pounds. So, it just depends. And we do some of the large bakeries and some of the hotels and a lot of, just people who do, but mainly our business is the health food, natural food, raw food stores.
So it sounds like a really healthy option for those people who are looking for those healthy options. Now, I also see you have a product that I've never seen before in my life. Can you tell me about this coffee in a bottle?
Yes, that's called a coffee concentrate, and it's based on the old world processing, which was back, my grandfather was from Ahrensburg, Germany, and they used this back in those days in the 1800s when coffee first became something. You actually roast the coffee, then you grind it, and then you use pure cold water through a filter system to do that. And this way you do never touch again the chemicals, and the tastes are not boiled or heated up. And so that's the reason it's so smooth. You don't have any of the acidity, any of those things. If you have an acidity problem, this is smooth. It's very, very great stuff.
So then how do you serve it?
Well, you can serve it any way you serve coffee. But, you can also use it in all kinds of different flavorings we have people using it in the baking industry, and bars love it because it's a natural thing for them to use. Making a coffee martini, you can use it in, I serve a product called La Kernel, which is a vanilla ice cream, and a half a teaspoon of this on it, and you can add liqueur or a liquor to it, or chocolate, or fruits and things of that nature.
That sounds absolutely delicious. Thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate it. If people are looking for these products, can they find you here at the South Kona Green Market every week?
You can find me here. And you can find us on the internet. You can find us a lot of different places, and a lot of the stores. You know, Island Naturals, Down to Earth, Healthy Healths, Hana Health, hundreds of different places that you can go and buy our products.
Great. So now we know exactly where we can find all these wonderful, healthy products. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Andy and Steve, and as we're walking around the farmers market, we got lots of people telling us we got to come see the guys that fish from the kayak. Can you tell us about what you do?
Yeah, we go out fishing and try make a little catch from our kayaks. See if we can, you know, get some green fish. We like to go out, you know, doesn't use any gas or any motor, no pollution from the motor in the water or nothing. So we like to think it's pretty nice and healthy. And
do you feel like you're better able to sneak up on those fish too that way?
yeah, definitely, it's pretty silent and stealthy. We like it. It's good exercise.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
225 pounds, marlin. Got it like a month ago or so.
Okay, and then you process the fish yourself and you get it all ready to sell here?
Yeah, we go and we process it, and sometimes we'll smoke it or dry it or have it in fillets, fresh fillets.
All right. And Steve, what do you have to add? What's the biggest fish you've caught?
Not quite as big as his. I got a marlin a couple years ago. It was 132 pounds, maybe.
Well, it sounds like you could fight with that thing, huh?
Yeah, I put up a pretty good fight.
So if we wanted to come and purchase some of the fish that you guys have caught, where would we find you?
We're usually here on Sundays, and we sell at various other markets and restaurants during the week. So
All right.
it's just what we can get fresh here.
That sounds great. So if you want fresh fish caught in a way that's environmentally green, this is the place to come and have that fish. Thank you very much. Hi, we're here with Alex from Ka'u Ridge Nursery. Alex, you've got quite an array of gorgeous, healthy-looking plants here. Can you talk about them?
Yeah, sure. We do mainly tropical fruit trees, as well as some mainland fruit trees, pomegranates, olive trees. We start most of our stuff from seed, trying to sort of encapsulate genetic diversity, you know, really spreading the genes around. And that pretty much sums up really what we're doing. And we have anything from soursops, tamarinds, to apple trees, which you know, are going to be sort of a toss-up whether you have like a cider apple or, say, you know, a sweet apple. We do grafted citrus, as well as you know, different ornamental berries like goji berries, blueberries. And, pretty much that it. You know, we start off with hot peppers and have sort of spread.
Definitely spread. And I have to say, I have a bit of a black thumb. So if I came to you and I wanted to be able to have something that would grow really easily with very little care, what would you tell me?
Well, I'd probably, you know, interest you in the olive tree, which essentially thrives with neglect. That's pretty much what we've been telling people, just because you can literally stick it in the ground and say good luck, and so far we've had success with that.
That sounds like my kind of tree. Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah, thank you.